Hello, welcome to my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC. This is where I love to mix my psychological expertise and my spiritual channeling abilities. Today I'm here to talk to you about the super full moon eclipse in Pisces. So we have a lot to unpack here. This eclipse full moon Pisces is going to occur on September 17th at 10:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. First, let's get to a supermoon. So a supermoon is when a moon is closest to the Earth. So it looks much larger in size than it actually is. During a supermoon, emotions can run high, which is the comment on the card here. So you or someone else may seem larger than life, as this moon seems larger than life during this time. You may also receive some unexpected blessings. So stay grounded and just be aware of your feelings and other people's feelings. Okay, eclipses. So eclipses come in pairs. We have the new moon eclipse and the full moon eclipse. This is going to be video 1 of 2. The next video will be 2 of 2. Make sure you listen to both videos to get the full story of the eclipse, because eclipses often don't make complete sense until they are completed with the full and new moon. First, we're going to have the full moon eclipse, which says conclusions are within reach. Okay, so a full moon eclipse often brings in the energy of closure. So something will be completed or done. It's like a door shutting on a relationship, an opportunity, a feeling. So eclipses can be karmic. So if you need to let go of someone or some situation, know it's for your highest good. Forgive them and release. We don't want to hold on to resentments or fear or abandonment. Just let it all go. This is a good time to work with your shadow self because, as you know, the eclipse comes in front of the moon. So work with your shadow self. And no matter what you face, you will get some sort of change with this full moon. So if you're looking for change, be open to it. And if you're not so comfortable with change, make sure you're really grounded during this time, because change is going to affect us all. Pisces is the dual fish on the card here. It is a water sign, so that brings in more emotionality to this moon cycle. We're going to want to balance our spirituality and practicality with this moon here. All right, Spirit also wants you to meditate and contemplate, because what's interesting is I picked this card by mistake, but as you know, there are no mistakes in life. So Spirit wants us to have this message as well during this moon cycle, to meditate and contemplate. So it's really about thinking about our spirituality, thinking about our practical lives, and letting go of what is getting in the way of our goals. All right, follow your intuition, because Pisces is very emotional and a water sign. And make sure you avoid substances, because that's going to throw you off the path. If you're indulging in alcohol or other types of substances, make sure you're not doing this during this super full moon eclipse. So write down those dreams, pay attention to synchronicities, because these are messages that the divine is showing you you are on the right path. And listen deep within. Let's pick some cards and see what we most can focus on during this super full moon eclipse in Pisces. I brought out my mermaid and dolphin deck because Pisces is a water sign, and we do have that super moon, which is bringing up our emotions. So let's see how we can best navigate through this super full moon eclipse. Okay, I'm going to pick 2 cards for this moon. Okay, rest. Okay, you have been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. So make sure you're really taking the time to rejuvenate and replenish your energies during this super full moon eclipse, because this may take a little bit out of you with all the emotionality. And healing heart. Remember, you're a powerful healer and keep up the great work. You're empathic and you have a healing heart, but it's important to have boundaries and to protect your energies and know what's your stuff and what's other people's stuff. So make sure you're really taking care of you during this super full moon eclipse. All right, speaking of taking care of ourselves, let's look at what we can do for self-care. So let's pick a self-care card for the super full moon eclipse in Pisces. Oh, this jumped right out. Opportunity. Release your ties to the past. And this eclipse is going to help us do that. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. So this is a powerful time to really look at what we can let go of. So make sure you're writing down what you want to release. I also have that Shoot for the Moon journal, which features not only new moon goals, but full moon goals, and talks more about eclipses. So if you're interested in that, that's in the links down below. But when you let go, you make room for the new. And that's what we want to do, is clear out anything that's blocking our path. Okay, empowerment. Let's see how we can empower ourselves during the super full moon eclipse. Tame negative thinking. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feeling behind the thought, but then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. Yeah, your spirit can soar when you rise above the inner critic, your self-criticism. So really look at how you're speaking to yourself and question those thoughts, refute those thoughts. We had this in the Virgo new moon as well. So obviously this is carrying over to this Pisces moon. So look at your thoughts, question them, and ask, is this really true? And then come up with a different perspective on how you look at yourself and look at life. Okay, let's pick one more card. Oh, one came out, so I'm going to grab that one. Okay, identify your emotional triggers. So this moon is really going to be about healing our emotions, I can tell right now. We absorb the emotions of others that remain unhealed in ourselves. Notice your triggers such as anger and fear and begin to heal them. So this is really looking at why other people get under our skin. What bothers us about other people? And is there a part of ourselves that we can identify that acts like this? Or there's a past experience that this is reminding us of. So rather than get caught up and reactive to someone else's behavior, look at your past and how you can heal yourself and heal those wounds from the past. Okay, let's pick some surrender cards, because the full moon is all about surrendering and releasing. So what can we release during this super full moon eclipse? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. This is a beautiful card for Pisces because Pisces is the water sign, very flowy, spiritual, looking at the intuition. So go with those types of emotions rather than writing out practical goals. You know, focus on meditation, focus on being in the moment, letting go of pushing yourself too hard, letting go of that self-criticism we talked about, and really paying attention to what's triggering us. Okay, one more card for the super full moon eclipse. Okay, surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. Now, there are many ways we can have addictions that take us away from our spirit, take us away from ourselves. So look at your behaviors. And remember, I did spiritually feel that during this super full moon eclipse to avoid substances. So really look at what we are consuming, what we are taking in that's taking us away from being fully alive, fully in our spirit, in our light. Okay, lastly, let's pick an Yvonne Oswald card to see what guidance we have during the super full moon eclipse. Communication. Okay, adventure, growth, freedom, innovation. Power thought, I am present to life because life is a present. And I was just talking about being, in your light, being mindful, being in the now rather than in the future or in the past with those criticisms. Make a wish right now. What is your heart's desire? So really focus on, what do I want out of life? What do I want to be? What do I want to do? What kind of people do I want to be around? And newsflash, expect a phone call or email. Your gifts are recognized. So people are starting to notice you and notice your light, but you have to hold that light and not become reactive to other people or not get into the self-criticisms. All right, thank you so much for tuning in to this super full moon eclipse in Pisces. I look forward to seeing you for the next video, which will be the new moon eclipse in 2 weeks. If you've enjoyed the messages and resonated with them, please give a thumbs up down below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.